Hi everyone, welcome back. My name's Jennifer. I'm a virtual learning expert at InSync Training. And if you're watching this, you're probably managing virtual learning in a world where expectations are higher than ever. More sessions, more stakeholders, more global delivery, and somehow just not enough time or people to handle it all. Doesn't matter whether you run a small internal training team or a global learning function, at some point you've probably asked yourself, are we doing enough? And can we sustain this pace? Well, that's exactly what the Virtual Learning Capacity Scorecard is built for. Don't worry, it's not a test, it's not a performance review. It's a tool that will help you see what's really going on in your delivery system so that you can decide what to do next. Let's just take a moment to be clear about what this scorecard is and what it isn't. It's not about judging your team's effort or passion. You and your team probably work hard every single day. What this tool looks at is how well your delivery system handles real-world demand, week after week, session after session. You'll answer a handful of simple questions about how things usually go for you, not just when everything's perfect, but also when things are busy or unpredictable or stressful. And by the end, you'll get a snapshot that helps you talk about your capacity with clarity. It'll help you have those conversations with your team, your peers, and your leadership. And it takes just a few minutes. Let me show you. So you'll see questions grouped into 6 areas. Session volume, so how much do you deliver? Team bandwidth, like how resilient your team is. Delivery quality, whether quality stays consistent no matter what. Platform confidence, how fluent your team is with the tools. Time to launch, how quickly you can prepare and deploy. And burnout risk, how much pressure individuals actually feel. Now, these aren't abstract questions. They reflect real situations that you've lived through. Now, all those weeks with extra demand, those last-minute changes, stretched schedules, juggling platforms and learners across time zones. And your responses let the tool measure system strength, not individual heroes. So let me walk you through it. I'm going to click Start down at the bottom here. And first up, well, can our virtual delivery model handle spikes in demand? Right, about 20 to 40% of an uplift. And can we do that without losing quality or delaying programs? I'm going to say 4 here. Right, we can manage those, but it takes quite a bit of planning. Question 2, do we have a scalable facilitator and producer bench so that we're not relying on just a few stars? Say 3 here. Let's say that you've got plenty of people, but it's maybe not as consistent as you would like. Question 3, is our workload predictable and sustainable? Are we avoiding chronic overextension or last-minute scrambles? Let's say 2, we see a lot of emergencies. I think every company does. And number 4, do we have clear intake and prioritization processes so that the team can focus on the highest value needs? Say 4. And then we'll move on to the next group of questions. Question 5, do facilitators consistently deliver high quality, engaging experiences across platforms, programs and regions? I'm going to say a 5, quality is a huge strength for us. Question 6, do you have that reliable quality assurance system? Let's say you're a 3. Maybe you do have some quality assurance, but maybe it's not quite systemized yet. 7 is all about the fluency across platforms. Again, I'm going to say we're quite strong there. And number 8, can we adapt quickly when tech issues or platform limits pop up? And can we do that without disrupting learning? I'm going to say strong. And then we come to our last set of questions. Question 9 then. Can we design and launch new virtual programs as quickly as you need to? Let's just stick to neutral here because we can do it, but it can be quite stressful. Number 10, our workflows from intake to design to delivery, are they streamlined and documented? Are they repeatable? The systems, thinking about your systems. Let's say your systems are quite poor. You're more reactive. You're not consistent across those. Be honest, put a 2. Can the team sustain delivery volume without signs of burnout or morale issues? We can say a 3 here. And last question here is, do we have contingency plans? Let's say 4 here. Now, when I go to the next page, there's even an extra set of questions for teams that are operating across regions. That's not because it's more complex than anyone else, but because global delivery brings a unique set of challenges. And we've just got 2 questions here, so let's say yes to this. First question, do you have the coverage that you need? Let's say a 4 here. And the second question is about consistency. Let's say a 2 here, because I'm sure that for a lot of you, you'll be thinking some are better than others. So we can hit complete. And once you're done, you're going to see your results. Let me just fill in my details here. So once you're done, you'll see your results. Your overall score gives you a sense of how resilient your delivery team is right now. And this helps you answer the questions that you and your leadership probably talk about behind closed doors. Are we stable? Are we vulnerable? Are we agile enough? And if the result status says something like at risk, like it does here, don't panic. That's not a failure. It usually means that your team is doing a great job day to day, but the system that you have doesn't have enough of a buffer when things get busy. The real insight comes from the category breakdown. This is where you can see which parts of your delivery ecosystem feel like well-oiled machines and which parts are leaning heavily on your people instead of those repeatable systems. And if you completed those bonus questions about your global delivery, you'll also get context about how scalable your model is when you're supporting learners across regions and time zones. Like I say, these results help you describe the situation clearly, not just for yourself, but to other people as well. And here's what makes this experience truly useful. It doesn't just give you numbers, it helps you think about what to do next. Your results include recommendations that reflect common paths teams take when they want to stabilize delivery without burning people out. Sometimes that means making targeted adjustments internally. Other times it means bringing in external support so that your current team can focus on strategic work instead of firefighting. If you want to share your insights with leadership, you can download a PDF summary. It's a great way to start conversations around investment, prioritization, and long-term planning. And if the idea of scaling your virtual learning without adding headcount sounds essential right now, then that's where InSync Training can help. At InSync Training, we offer services that extend your capacity without needing to hire more people. Whether you need managed learning solutions to support ongoing delivery, facilitation, design, and production, or maybe you need facilitation experts who elevate learner engagement, or instructional designers to help create interactive learner-centered programs. Or maybe you just need virtual production support so that every session runs smoothly, or team coaching and assessment to strengthen internal capability, or tailored consulting that helps you scale with confidence and consistency. InSync has been helping organizations scale virtual and hybrid learning for decades. If your team's capacity can't grow faster than your demand, you don't have to face that alone. Visit the solutions page on insynctraining.com to explore how we can partner with you and make your virtual learning easier, more sustainable, and more impactful. Now remember to take the Virtual Learning Capacity Scorecard and talk about the results with your team. You'll find the link below. Thanks.